Alright, Business of 1287 back in along with Mikey and Eugene. And we're going to do our fourth game run of Jeopardy 2014 for Windows 8. Not Windows 8, Windows 10. Anyways, so far we accumulated $35,800. See if we can break that record.
Thanks. The race got postponed till tomorrow.
I know.
This is Jeopardy!
Like I said, we accumulated $35,800. Categories are as follows: Nation Station, Read All About It, 19th Century Americans, Animals, Common Bonds, and finally, Severe Cast. Let's try Common Bonds for 200. Government, Bail, Treasury, Wall Bonds. 400. Red, Video, Mastering. Was tape. Tape is correct. Common Bond 6. Scarlet, Dr. Johnny, Saturday Night. What is Fever? Fever is correct. Common Bonds 8. Savings, River, Ernie. What is Banks? Yes, it's Banks. Finish it up. Ash, Shoe, Family. What's Tree? Tree is right, and we went the board. No, we went the category, actually. We went through the category. Alright. So far, nice, even $3,000 lead. But hang on, let's keep playing. Nation Station for 200. The answer is, in 1980, if you were in the city of Maria in this nation, you could join the Freedom from Motor leading heading for Miami. And she's got it, but it's Cuba. Here we go. In August 1999, we found the people get time for the randomly for independence, and it's from this country, what is Indonesia. Not limited of the highland varieties of this instrument includes the Latin dudas, the palazoa, and the Italian piva. What's a piccolo? No. Known for the Scottish bagpipes. Anton Joseph Sachs patented his famous reed instrument in this French city. Raspberry? Yeah. Betty's got it. Used in double reed, the main bass instrument of the orchestra's woodwinds. Kathy, that's bassoon? Bassoon is correct. Dax Golden was a great tenor saxophonist, all pepper especially in this sax. Bass? No. You have to go to a bit of a medium range. It's an alto. The alto. Clarinet is done by who specialists in this Jewish dance music from Eastern Europe. Klezmer. Here we go. Facial features mentioned in the longer version of the platypus's name. What's the duckbill? Duckbill platypus. Alright, 400. Female bullfrog may lay 10,000 eggs that has into these, which may take 2 years to grow into bullfrogs. And we got Jay with us. Tadpoles. Okay, we got Jay with us. There we go. Hello, and we're doing our 4th game 1 of Jeopardy 2014. Let's get back to the game with our pick, Animals for 6. This desert dweller is the largest lizard native to the U.S. Was the Gila monster? That is right. 800. This masked nocturnal mammal is the largest mammal of the Parknoid family. Parknoid, known for stealing food, is a raccoon, and Kathy's got it. One variety of the white-tailed species of this lies in Florida Keys, weighs only 50 to 75 pounds. No, it's not a bear. White-tailed species, the deer. Here we go. In the 1830s, his telegraph proposals were helped by having Congressman Everett J. Smith as a partner, who was Samuel Morse. It is Samuel Morse. 19th century Americans 4. He was playing poker in the Deadwood Saloon when he shot dead by Jack McCall in 1876, who was Royal Bill Hickok. Only with a pair of faces. 600. A cabinet maker by trade, he developed the railway sleeping car dubbed the Pioneer in the 1860s. Yes, it was George Pullman. In 1881, this older former slave became recorder of deeds for Washington, D.C. It was Frederick Douglass. Africa's newest country, it officially became a state July 9th, 2011. South Sudan. Kangan State University and Bataan Polytechnic are colleges in this nation. The Philippines, and that's right. Iraq's shortest national border is with this monarchy. Jordan. The term Cypher Florida refers to these two body parts. No, and it's not the head and the stomach. head, foot. Head and foot. The tentacles of cephalopods bear these, also named for P.T. Barnum's customers. Customers? Suckers. Sepia is a variety of this defense segmentation produced by cephalopods. Cephalopods, known as octopus, ink. In this time, cephalopod was the largest eye of any creature that can be as big as a basketball. Squid. Daily Double. Then you get the clue buster, got 2200. And now, the lead. In the essay, friendship. This transcendental absurd thought art to me delicious torment. She's got it. Kathy's in the lead at 5400, won second place at 4200. And Betty goes first in Double Jeopardy. Well, let's get to it. These categories are languages. It happened on April 2nd. This and that. Million Webster's on words. Oscar-winning movie Hypnosis. They ruled in 1708. Here we go. That is like tester, but I mean, wow. It's Beetlejuice is a research tongue twister in this language. It's Polish. Damn. Mosul is a good place to hear the Northern Kurmanji dialect of this minority language of Iraq. Kurdish. My gosh. Here we go. In the 1920s, this language of Anatolia switched to the Latin alphabet. Turkish, she's got it. On a large beads of these, you say the Lord's Prayer. On a small beads, the Hail Mary. Not crucifix.
What is the prayer that Calvin never says?
World Series. Oscar. St. James joins Sanborn and Aldridge. A boy sells DVDs. Bombs are detonated. What's a Hurt Locker? And that is the perfect movie. Oscar-winning movie Hypnosis for 800. Mike and Nick get captured. Play Russian roulette. Saigon Falls. Oh, the Deer Hunter. Philly detective investigate Mississippi murder. He, local sheriff, get their man. Sidney Poitier won on that movie. In the Heat of the Night. Here we go. Comments mentor is murdered. Henry Golnoff helps to get revenge. You have to get the man. You have to go for the sting. Cece learns of his rallying to his superiors for the tyrants. Falls for Fran. The apartment. Now Kathy's got that lead. Having succeeded his brother Mustafa II, Ahmed III was this emperor sultan and would remain until 1730. Now it's not the Holy Roman Empire. What is the Persian Empire? No, it's the other one. It's the Ottoman Empire. Yes, you got 4,200. 1708, Philip and John ruled these neighboring kingdoms on the same peninsula. Portugal. The neighboring two countries are Portugal and Spain. Sacre Bleu by the century, he'd been on the throne for France for an incredible 65 years. Who was King Louis XIV? Sacre Bleu! 14. Wow. Finish up, they ruled 1708. Also the King of Hungary and Bohemia, Joseph I held this other imperial crown in 1708. The Holy Roman Emperor. Kathy is with 14,000 leading. 21st century was a huge entry of the blending of gigantic and enormous. What is ginormous? Ginormous. Merriam-Webster's 21st century words for 8. This packing material is fun to pop as another 21st century addition. Raw bubble wrap. 1200. Ready, set. It's an event where participants converse briefly with another word to find partners to go out with. While speed dating. That is how you do. 16. And the final daily double. Now, recap this. Kathy has a lead of 14,000 while Betty has 2,400. $1,800. Cool. Hooray for this popular term for India's motion picture industry. Acceleration all-in was Bollywood. That is to an even 10,000. Let's run this up. Definition for this compound would include a decisive defeat in a contest in entertainment wrestling. Oh, what is SmackDown? Just like that, we ran one category in Double Jeopardy. Okay. It had, and guess what? There is no more daily double. It's just finishing here on out. It happened on April 2nd for 200. 1865, Jefferson Davis and most of his cabinet flee this capital city. Richmond, Virginia. He's right. 800. 1917, he asked the U.S. Congress for a declaration of war on Germany. President Woodrow Wilson. Betty again, 12. 1810, he marries Archduchess Marie Louise of Austria. And it was actually Bonaparte. 1930, he proclaimed the Emperor of Ethiopia. Haile Selassie. Finishing up. 1453, Mahan II begins his siege of this city. It would fall 8 weeks later. Constantinople. It's not Istanbul, it's Constantinople. Common in Roman architecture, this term for a wall of arches now often means a place to play video games. Once an arcade. An arcade is right. This and that for 12. The two continents separated by the Dardanelles. Well, Europe and Africa. No. By the Dardanelles, Asia and Europe. 16. In Casablanca, it's whom Claude Rains intends to round up after the Nazi mayor is shot. The usual suspects. Hands up. In court, you want infinite if you make one of these sworn written statements. An affidavit. In the 500s BC, this replaced Hebrew as the Jews' language. Part of the book Daniel is written in it. Now it's not Egyptian. Alarmiac. And to finish it, Halloween has its origins in a festival of Samhain, which means summer's end in this language. Hard enough? It was Celtic and we got Chap with us.
Excuse me for a second, I just got my ears blown out by my headphones.
Ouch. Alright. Right now, Final Jeopardy. This is Richard Stans. Kathy's in first place of $15,200, while we're in second place of $11,600, and Betty with $5,200. Now, Final Jeopardy. Consumer products. Consumer products is our Final Jeopardy. We're gonna think about this, Adrian, when we come back.